She gets shut inside the cabinet, and the magician slides giant blades through the compartment.
Get your mix.
Then he slides the middle section sideways and puts his hands through the middle to prove that it's empty. Now, you might expect her chest to be ripped sideways from her body. But when the middle section moves, the cabinet has a small hidden compartment. This allows her to twist her torso to fit inside, which is how this trick is done.
Well, thanks for telling us how that magic trick works, Zach.
As his hand grips the knife, tiny cables inside are pulled tight.
Oh my god, I don't fucking care.
These are controlled by a set of 3D printed gloves, which transmit the puppeteer's movements to the doll. Tiny motors in his head move his eyes, eyebrows, and mouth, and these are controlled by a joystick, making his face change from friendly to terrifying in just a second. Rods in his body allow his head, shoulders, and arms to be moved around, and once they're green screened out, the killer doll comes to life.
Goodbye.
When you vape, the battery inside can short circuit. This creates intense heat within seconds. The chemicals inside start to vaporize, building pressure fast. And with no room to escape, it keeps rising until the battery bursts, shooting hot metal and flames straight into your face. It can burn your lips, shatter teeth, and leave permanent scars.
Chalky milk. Wait, John. Is good idea? Yes. Okay. Oh no, lactose!
If you get stabbed in the eye, place a cup around the knife and wrap it in gauze to stabilize it. Then cover both eyes. This is because if one moves, the other moves too, which can tear the wound open even more. Keep your head still and get to the emergency room, where doctors will carefully remove it before sealing up the hole in your eye. They dumped the pot of honey all over the servant, and this attracted all the nearby flies to her. You see, the pharaoh hated the insects, so he came up with this plan where the flies would all go towards the honey-soaked servants instead of him. Now, it worked, but over time, people began to admire flies for their persistence. And centuries later, they became a symbol of courage, with the bravest soldiers getting awarded with golden flies. She was trying to pull her 2-year-old daughter out through the open passenger window, but as she reached in, the toddler's tiny hand pressed the electric window switch. The glass slid up, closing tightly around her neck, and in seconds, her airway was cut off. Her husband found her slumped against the car, unconscious. He smashed the glass to free her and rushed her to the hospital, where she eventually died from the pressure of the window.
In my honest opinion, fuck toddlers. No, I'm not that much of a hater of toddlers, but they can be a real piece of shit sometimes. And to that I say,
he cut open her.
Seeing the preview of this video before downloading it made the bottom of my fucking nutsack burn.
Her belly and pulled out the 6-month-old baby while it was still connected to the umbilical cord. He cut into the spine and removed a giant tumor that was blocking blood flow to its heart. As they worked, the heart almost stopped beating entirely, but eventually the tumor was removed and the fetus was stitched back inside the womb. 12 weeks later, the baby was born for the second time and went on to live a normal life.
Emo looking ass. Okay, I think I'm done here. Thanks again for 500 subscribers, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.